In this video, I am trying something new, which is this video will be in English, just for a change. And today's topic is selfishness. When we speak about selfishness in public or around the people we know, we usually hear these kind of statements like, no Malik, you shouldn't be selfish, you should be kind, always willing to help others and be selfless. Of course, you also should probably heard about this. But what if I say, their level of understanding about selfish is fake and false? See, we as humans since birth are bound to follow other person's rules. Either it may be single person or a tribe or a government. Every person has different level of understanding about a topic or a concept or a thing. And that person's decisions or habits or other things depends on his or her surroundings and situations, of course. So maybe what I'm trying to say is, at certain point of time, their level of understanding regarding a thing probably depends on the situation they are in or a situation they are facing. So here, I'm not questioning them, I'm questioning their level of understanding about selfishness. So what do you think about this? What's your point on this? What's your thoughts, understanding of selfishness? May or may not. Let's dig deep into this topic now. Ayn Rand, a great philosopher. Probably every book nerd knows about this. A book called Fountainhead. So I'm referring few points from this book also. What every human must do? What do you think? What every human must do is to satisfy himself. To keep satisfying himself no matter what other things, no matter what others do. Because consciously or unconsciously, we are all doing this. Because that's how the life functions. Let me confirm something here. There are so many selfish people around us. I respect them because they are genuine. Even if people not fully understood or awakened about this concept, people think it is evil. I don't mind. Okay. Let's say they are purely evilish. Is that satisfies your ego? In my point, being selfish is having self-esteem. What's the point is, those having selfish is not the problem here. The problem is with the people who are half-heartedly selfish. As Ayn Rand said, live life with reason, not with emotions. So let's dig a bit more into this. Let's consider you sleeping. What will you be thinking then? Probably nobody knows. I'm not talking about dreams. What will you think? Nothing, right? Exactly. This state is called being selfless. Just like that, you woke. Now the self got awakened. Not having the caliber, guts, we are not being selfish. See, every animal is selfish in nature, but just throw a piece of meat in between animals. They will fight for that meat. Here, what to consider is, they will fight definitely, but for their hunger. It's like the animal has no intention other than survival here. It's only fighting for their survival. It's not like it is cheating other animals. And that leads to, again, to our author Ayn Rand. In her book, the character called Howard doesn't evolve and doesn't need to be, because the character is itself is like perfect. There's nothing else to be evolved than this. It's how the character is being written by the Ayn Rand. Only humans are not selfish in this nature. So that's what our author refers to. Be 100% selfish. Again, it's not like what you think. As Ayn Rand said in a statement, the man who does not value himself will not value anything or anyone. Exactly right. The one who doesn't recognize himself, how could he recognize others? So, be selfish. Here, don't think about the movie stuff, what they say, nor the poetry. What I'm trying to say is, being fully aware of your act is called selfishness. The state of 100% ego, 100% self-esteem, and 100% selfish. See, it's not like you are deceiving someone, not like manipulating someone, not like cheating someone. It's like being in your full awareness state. It's like a selfish mode. Here, selfishness purely comes to you only when you found yourself, when you understand yourself, and when you value yourself. Each moment I'm living right now is to fulfill my life, to satisfy myself like breath. Look at this breath. It's free. That's why we don't speak about this much. But not for the guy who's living on the oxygen on bed. Let's assume if you are thrown into a room with a bunch of people and there is only few oxygen left, you will definitely try to breathe every ounce of it, no matter who dies. Now, as we already discussed, humans are half selfish. And that's what charity does also, right? They claim that they are doing this, that, some kind of kind stuff. It's not because they are kind, it's because they are claiming that we have something you don't. Either if I give it or not. I think almost every person who donates or do some charity stuff will have some kind of ego, definitely. Because in return they are getting recognition, getting like a high dopamine. Like we always do. We claim only what is ours, not for everything. If everything is yours, there is nothing to be claimed. And again, I am not saying they are wrong, I am saying I am right. Even if you are into spirituality, just look into the people who are already into this. They will have 100% ego. Like, they show everything, like it would be 100%, because they want to be like nature, with pure selfishness or whatever it will be. When a person having all his senses in his control, in order to pursue something, he is living his life. I present this video with my full consciousness, without any deviation, by using all my senses. But when I think about this video should reach certain number of people so that I can gain something, that's the end of the pure thought of my writing and whatever I'm doing. And when you are in this pure state, that's when you can say yes or no to other person. We often fear to say no because we don't know who we are. We are selfish when we are awake. Again, just think, in order to deceive somebody, first you have to deceive yourself. Isn't it? Don't ever think you are great because people around you are doing not so well. Don't compare and live your life. A human needs to be selfish, even nature is. When you understand this, no need to mention it. Let's wrap it here. So that's my point on selfishness, and we'll meet in the next video. See you then, bye.